Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. This is the Wellness Preacher, and I just want to drop a jewel on you in regards to how to discover your purpose. You know, if I can say from my experience, the best way to begin the journey of discovering your purpose is exactly what I've done and I'm doing is just searching my life, the things I've been through, the things that the moments that I can recall joy, like just joyful moments based on things that I've done or things that was taking place, or even some of the pain, looking for the answer even in the pain of my life and my growth. So I would say the best way to start the journey of discovering your purpose is to go within yourself and really start asking questions. Really start asking questions and start communicating with your higher power. A lot of times I ask God questions about my life, or about things that happen or things that I'm doing, and for me, I believe He shows me the answer fairly fast. But I'm always looking for it. I'm always paying attention or on the lookout for the answers that I ask for, and I don't need them to come, like directly, a speech or a letter written in the sky or some. It could come in any form. It could be, listening to a radio station and hear something that's directly connected to my question. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a coincidence that I'm hearing this at that time. That I'm searching for answers. Sometimes we think that there's a position that's small in life, and there's no such thing as a small position. Everything has its value, and everything has its role to do. When you look at signs, when you look at vehicles, when you look at money, there's multiple roles in positions. Somebody's designing it, somebody's printing, somebody's pressing buttons. That role of the button presser is important, because if they don't press the damn button, then the printer ain't gonna work. It won't receive the message to do its job. So no matter if you're a barber, if you're a janitor, if you are a salesman, you just have to be the best of that. If your purpose was to be a salesman, if your purpose was to do hair, a lot of time we don't understand that these can be purposes. Your purpose can't be to clean the bathroom. You may be the only person that gets joy from cleaning public restrooms, right? However, the person that come into that public restroom and it's clean and it smells good, they appreciate you. Like, I'm dead serious, no joke. Like, they appreciate you. I appreciate you. There's some people whose purpose is to grow food and to talk. Some people's purpose is to give or to be quiet, to just show up. There's no limitation on why God placed you on this earth. So don't limit yourself in thinking that you gotta have your purpose has to be public speaking or global. Your purpose may be for your city and not the state. It may be for the world, or the country, or it may just be for your family. Whatever you get joy out of doing. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you can discover what you were born to do based on what you enjoy doing naturally. Naturally, as from a young boy, I was able to put others before me and to see and discern the need and to have empathy for others and to identify the pain and the just things that individuals need from a young boy. You know what I'm saying? From a very young age, I've been paying attention. I would say for the first 30 plus years of my life, my foundation has literally been growing a relationship with God. That was the first chapters of my life for the last 30 plus years. So now today, God has told me it's time for me to focus on my wealth and my legacy. So these next 100 years of my existence is going to be focused on that. However, the foundation had to be laid first for me. Many people look towards me and see, they know that I have no shame in speaking up on God or talking about the Bible or the Quran or striving to just give a word of encouragement to us. So those things right there, I've been doing that from a very young age. So it's something that you may have been doing or that you are doing. And the reason why I say you may have, because sometimes we put things down because of life. I'll just say because of life, no matter if it's the loss of a loved one, no matter if it's just something that we don't understand in the moment, we'll put certain things down so that we can avoid that pain at the moment. You know, I would say recently for me, the first day of the information of the ascension of our brother Nipsey Hussle, I couldn't play none of the music. I'm like, man, I can't hear that right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That was painful for me. Just being honored, just being vulnerable and transparent with you. Like, it really was. However, the next day I was back to it. Like, let's go. Marathon continues, right? So, man, since then, man, like everybody else, I believe, man, it's all I can really listen to right now is Nip. I feel like ain't nobody else even worth me listening to, you know what I'm saying, as far as in the music and rap, you know what I'm saying? But that's me. But back on purpose, you have the answer to your purpose. The question isn't really about discovering your purpose, because I genuinely believe that we all know what we naturally enjoy doing. We just have to find a way to do it legally and peacefully. And with that, I believe that the question should be, are we willing to accept our purpose? If your purpose was to design houses, if your purpose is to keep the streets clean, if your purpose is to inspire people, if your purpose is to be on call for when God say get the order to kill, God needs scholars, saints, and killers. So don't get it twisted. Finding your purpose don't mean it's gonna be heavenly and some people some people purpose may have been born just to die. You didn't hear me. Some people purpose is to die for a cause, for an awakening, an understanding. So I hope these words spark in you the beginning of accepting your purpose. I genuinely recently said that I believe that if we all got focused on our purpose, the world would be a better place. Even if your purpose was to attack the positive, if your purpose was to be a negative Nancy, whatever they call it, a negative Negro, you know what I mean? Then we go, you got your purpose. We need you too. But seriously though, like, whatever the hell your purpose is, accept it and get busy, man. I believe in my heart that if we really grow in the area of discovering our purpose and living out the role of fulfilling our purpose, then the world will be a much better place. May Allah bless you, may He cover you and grant you understanding, and may you receive these words as they were intended for you. Assalamu alaikum.